Wait. Did you just take another dirt block from me? From this giant useless emerald beacon I made. Like, this thing genuinely has no purpose. I killed one of you last time and flooded the entire dimension. And you still decided to take a dirt block. You guys don't learn. Why are there so many zombies? Bro, look. Forget about the last time. I have a better idea. And this idea, you are going to wait. Because I'm gonna fly away and tell my viewers and not you. So the plan is, I'm gonna make a giant prison and he's gonna live inside of that. For the rest of his life. Yo, his entire family pulled up. What the hell? Yo! Well, that's your family gone. I'm gonna search for a place. Okay, let's place some TNT and make this giant hole. Okay, that was not enough. Bro, another Enderman took I low-key gotta dig this thing out by hand, but how long could this possibly take? Alright, time to make the pillars and then I can actually start building the TNT duper. Alright, so making a perimeter isn't that easy. I know it sounds easy, but okay, I admit it is kinda easy. And I have to burn this entire forest down. It's the second forest I'm burning down in this entire world and I'm very happy. And I just realized I have this entire mountain to destroy. I did explode a lot, but honestly, I think I'm just gonna move the TNT dupers a bit higher. Alright, now I gotta empty all the lakes nearby. I have genuinely spent hours emptying water from this area. This is just pure hell. And I think I can finally start building. Bro, I missed an entire ravine. And then I proceeded to empty water for the next 2 hours of my life. If that's not worth a sub, I don't know what is. I am definitely gonna get revenge on phantoms because they were annoying me so much. I'm using the carpet mod to spawn bots in the minecart so the chunks stay loaded. And so I just gotta break this and hope everything works. I'm very proud of myself, it actually worked. And one of them doesn't work. Really, bro? Okay, that was so close, bro. Really? Okay, thank you. Actually, it is actually working. Due to my hardware being absolutely horrible, I lost like so many hours of footage. And we end up over here. Guys, I genuinely pulled an all-nighter at my friend's house and I feel horrible. So what I did, I came back home, ran this, and literally fell asleep for 6 hours. Maybe 5. It's still not done. There's still this bit left, and that alone is gonna take like another 30 minutes. And I genuinely don't know what to commentate because I'm just destroying something. And also I had to disable phantom spawning because the bots are actually real players if you didn't notice. And phantoms can spawn and kill them and it breaks the machine while I'm AFK. And I really don't feel like rebuilding the machines a bunch of times, so I had to. I don't know if it's cheating, I'm sorry if it is, but I'll re-enable it. I lost my silk touch pickaxe, by the way. I was going in free cam and I accidentally threw it away. And after that finished, there was another big lake on the corner of the perimeter to empty, and I spent another 2 hours emptying it. I'm seriously pissed off by these lakes. Yo, I low-key might get revenge on lakes, bro. That took way too much time, but now I can actually make the second layer of TNT dupers. Before we move on to the Deepslate layer, we have a problem. You see those blocks? They need to be gone, or else the place is too small for the TNT duper. Clearing out the edges was the most annoying part because first of all, there was a mountain. I had to rebuild the dupers 2 times on 2 different heights. And of course, since I'm horrible with redstone, I had to rebuild these things like 5 different times. But don't worry, it's gonna be so worth it. Alright, this is the last TNT duper I have to make for this layer. And this I had to flatten out because I wanted to, but well, okay, I had to flatten it out. And for some reason, I decided to do it without beacons. Because apparently going 3000 blocks is longer than mining this with beacons. Okay, as I was saying, only this part is left and the corners. Okay, ignore if I'm talking too much. I need those 8 minutes, okay? Like, I really need those. In the meantime, I think I'm gonna smooth out the corners. I really should get a beacon, but I don't know, getting a beacon would take too long. I gotta go and farm wither skeleton heads with my wither skeleton farm, and then kill the wither. Bro, I am not doing all that. Alright, this Deepslate layer is gonna be the longest one for now. Because first of all, Deepslate is more blast resistant than normal stone, I'm pretty sure. I went ahead and tested it, it's exactly the same. I don't know what I was saying. Holy crap, is that Deepslate coal? Wait, where's all the terrain? Oh, hell no. Like, seriously, what is this luck? I have Deepslate Emerald ore as well in my base. Okay, that was a big detour, but let's actually get back on track. Yo, invisible spider, what is my luck today? Yo, half the builds in my world are useless. Like, what is the goal of this, bro? After that, I flew back home and actually made the machines. Alright, time to make the return stations. And let's run the machines. These actually work, but I'm scared that this one is gonna break because it's too low on the ground. So guys, I had to stop the machines because first of all, there's so much lava. That's literally it. So I think what I'm gonna do now is spend like a couple of days. All the lava is finally gone. You can believe me or not, but I actually did this. And now I can let these machines run and fall asleep. I keep on losing the replay mod footages. Like the last time I recorded was for this section. I left the world and joined another one. My game just crashed. And on the first layer, I lost like 5 hours of footage. Subscribe so I can afford a better computer. Bro, we cannot be serious. I actually missed some lava. Bro, of course when I leave my computer running without any supervision, something has to go wrong. Why did this thing explode? Yo, that took longer than it should have, but I hope it works now. If you saw in the replay mod footage like a few seconds ago, I made another one over here. Like since this TNT duper missed this part because it broke halfway, and I made another one. I'm also gonna need to make another one for this one, I'm pretty sure. There's possibly a lot of blocks in between the bedrock and I do not feel like destroying that by hand. So running another machine would be easier. Okay, we are almost finished with this build, this destruction, and I ran into a problem in this corner. Since this corner isn't perfectly smoothened out, I'm gonna have to remove a lot of it to make space for the TNT duper. I actually might get a beacon for once. I think I'm gonna get a beacon. Okay guys, I think I'm gonna get a beacon. My wither skeleton farm didn't work since there were multiple people in the world, so I had to farm it by hand. Okay, I think I'm done, and I'm just gonna take this beacon and remake the thing for like the 18th time this video. Okay, this should be good. And before finishing, I gotta clear these things out. If you didn't know, you can actually break these with a pickaxe. Give me some time. Enrique! Guys, after 1,300 days, I am finally out of rockets. I had 8 double chests full of rockets. I'm out. I don't have anything. Where am I supposed to find sugarcane? Well, let's go 2,700 blocks, I guess. Wait, there's sugarcane right here. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, it's not that big. Well, but this has a lot of sugarcane. Okay, yeah, this has a lot of sugarcane in it. Yo, I don't think the chunks are random. Okay, I made the same joke twice. I must stop. Okay, what I gotta do is center myself and build up a few blocks so I can make a platform for the Enderman. I got myself a name tag and let's name this thing. I have a convenient floating island made out of anvils. Let's use that. Let's call him. So my plan is I'm gonna make a portal right next to him and do some nether travel since it's gonna be faster than 3,000 blocks. Oh, why is there so many spiders? You see this, bro? This is your prison. You will be spending eternity over here. You made a mistake by stealing a block, now you have to pay. You really thought there were no consequences, bro? Bro, he took another sand block. What? Let's give him a small roof. After all this hard work, just for an Enderman. Over here. What am I gonna do now? I have absolutely no clue.